Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaः Harihi Om. Shuklam Varadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Namah Pranavathaya Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalayah Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Ya Devi Suyate Nityam Vibhudhairvedaparadaihi Same Vasatu Jihvagre Brahmarupa Saraswati. Yannityamanandamanantamekam Viveti namna Sutayo Grinanti Tasyavataro Nararupadhari Kripasudabhige Bhuvi Ramakrishnaha Ramakrishna Gata Pranam Tannama Shravana Priyam Tadbhavaranjita Karam Jaganmatraswaropini Janmadyasya yatonvayat Itarataschatvesha vidyaswarad Tene brahmakritaya adikavaye Muhyanti yatsurayaha Tejo varimrita Yatha vinimayo Yatra trisargo mrisha Dhamna svena sada nivrastaguhakam Satyam param dhimahi Satyavratam satyaparam trisatyam Satyasya yonim nihitam cha satye Satyasya satyam vrita satyanetram Satyatmakam tvam sharanam prapannaha Krishnaya vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranadakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jayati Jagati Maya Yasya Kayadhavaste Vachana Rachanamekam Kevalam Chakalaiya Dhruvapadamapi Yato Yatkrupato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Yasvanubhavamakhila Shruti Saramekam Adhyatmadipamatitirshatam tamondam Samsarinam Karunayaha Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasasūnumupayami Gurum Munina Yasyatma Bhutasya Guro Prasadad Aham Vimuktoasmi Sharira Bandhad Sarvopadeshtuhu Purushottamasya Tasyangri Yugmam Pranatosmi Nityam.
असारः खलु संसारो दुःखरूपी विमोहकः सुतः कस्य धनं कस्य स्नेहवान् ज्वलते निशम्. Bhagavan Sanat Kumar Rishi is sharing the glory of Srimad Bhagavata Shastram in front of the Bhakti Devi to Narada Rishi and others. The story is about a Brahmana whose name was Atmadeva. His wife was Dunduli. He got a blessing from a sadhu for putra prapti. That putra who was born to the cow out of blessing is Gokarnaha, and Dunduli's sister's son Dundukari, who was pretended as though her own son. Dundukari, grown up as an idiot, violent, with all vices. when Dunduli and Atmadeva reprimanded him for his bad character, one day Dundukari bet his father and sent him out. With all depression, he has come to Gokarna, who was living in that village only, but in seclusion. So when the father cried, Gokarna consoles him. This is the context. So the consoling is always in the form of making the person to see the truth. There is no other solution for sufferings of human being. Human being should see the truth. Whenever problem comes, our Shastra prescribes this solution. Before crying, see the truth. Same thing happens to Arjuna also. He started crying. Vyapatuscha sharire me roma harshasya jayate. With horripilation I am crying, like that he says. Gandhivam samsrate hastat tvakchaiva paridakhyate. Then Bhagavan started his teaching. Ashocha nanushochastam prajnavadam cha bhashase gatasu nagadansumscha nanushocanti pandita. If you are a wise man who has seen the truth as it is, you will not have suffering. That is the problem in human life. Generally, our inclination towards gaining knowledge is always mandam. Even in spiritual life, if anybody offers some mystical thing or any other thing, immediately we will run towards that. Simply gain knowledge, see what it is. We don't have attraction for that. Understood? That is the game of the Lord. To keep everyone always in distraction and confusion. He runs this show. But here, Gokarna being established in Sattva Buddhi and having a lot of satsanga in his young age, is established in truth. What is the truth? Samsaraha asaraha kalu. This human life is without any saram. Dukkha rupi, full of suffering. Vimokhakaha, with a lot of delusions and confusions. Fantasies they call it. Always our mind has, nobody taught us, but our mind has fantasies. Even in spiritual life or religious life, hairstyle fantasy, dress fantasy, bhasma fantasy, all fantasies. So, vimohakaha, why it is like that? Because of self-ignorance. What you are, with whom you are relating, you don't know. You don't know what you are. With whom you are relating, that also you don't know. Sutaha kasya, dhanam kasya. Maybe Atmadeva was a stingy man, na? He might have cried. That was not here mentioned. So, Atmadeva would have cried. Ayyo, yam panala eduthu poitan. He had taken all my wealth. So much of difficulties I have saved. So, like that. So, for that answer, kasya dhanam. Whose money it is? You thought it is yours. Many people think the money in the bank is theirs because their account number is written. That's not the fact. Entire bank can go for Diwal. So many banks have gone. But still, mind thinks that there is a bank balance in my account. So, dhanam kasya, sutaha kasya, whose son? So, therefore, he says, you have to see the truth, my dear father. The cause of your suffering is not your putraha, but putra moha. Putra is not the cause. The attachment with your putra you are having, na, that is the cause. So you are the cause of problem. My Acharya Swamiji always used to say, You are the problem. Therefore, you alone can be the solution. You are the problem. Therefore, you alone can be the solution. When Shastra says you are the problem, what it means? Your emotional personality, which you consider as I, is problem. Your thinking faculty, which you consider as I, is your problem. So, the attachment is the problem. Give up that attachment. No one bothers about anybody's character as long as they are not connected with us. Correct? There are so many terrorists, so many drug addicts. No one bothers. But if that individual is thought that he is connected with me, then comes all problems. If you remove that idea that so and so belong to me, there is no problem. In basics of Vedanta, I have taken 1 hour class. What belongs to you? When your own body doesn't belong to you, where is the question of other body belonging to you? That is a fact. So, this is the simplest solution given by the Vedanta. Don't handle the trouble. Detach yourself from the trouble. It is natural for us. See, we are going in a train. Suppose train is burning. What you will do? Jump out, that's all. Why you want to? Your train belongs to railway department. Let it take care. So this Jagat belongs to Ishvara. That is the problem. When we say that it belongs to me or a portion of Jagat, there are millions and millions of people. 1 or 5 people belong to me. My Acharya Swamiji used to say, a village wala wanted to go to another town. For the first time, he is going by train. So village people told, be careful, extra luggage they will charge. First you ask the officer there, how much luggage is freely allowed. So he came with all big luggage and asked the TT, how much luggage? 25 kilo is allowed, sir. He weighed and he found 40 kilos he was carrying. So he separated 25 kilo and 15 kilo. After separating, he purchased a ticket and was sitting. TTR came to check up and found this fellow was having a big luggage on his head. Sir, please keep it down. Village person told, I don't have money, sir. Arey, I told you to keep it down your luggage. No, sir, I don't have money. Because you only told 25 kilo, the train will carry freely. I don't have money, that is why I am carrying, sir. Extra, I am carrying, sir. Then TTR told, what an intelligent fellow you are. Including you, the train is carrying. You think that you are carrying that 15 kilo. Same thing. We are laughing at this joke. But what we do? Entire creation is sustained by Lord. But my family is sustained by me. My family means what? Naam irvar, namak irvar. We too, ours too. So this is the confusion. Then when father and mother loves and says, my dear child, like that, is it a lie? Certainly. Dear you tell. My dear you don't tell. Lord's dear you tell. Or you can tell also, according to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, you can tell also. With the knowledge that it doesn't belong to me. Like a maid servant. When a maid servant cajoles the child of the master, how she cajoles? My dear. But she knows her son is in village. Understand? So with this knowledge, you can tell also. Anyhow, whether you know and tell or with ignorance you tell, it is a lie. Correct? When you know and tell, you will enjoy the drama. So, when they claim that it is my child, naturally what happens? Expectation comes. Once expectation comes, depression, dejection, rejection, feeling of rejection. My child rejected me. That feeling comes. Actually, when we say someone is my child, suppose, what does it mean? That I am the author. My pena means I am the owner. My child means I am the author, I am the owner. How can we possess something which happened to be an individual noun? Every living being is a noun. How can you make it as a possession? Every living being is a noun, including cat and dog. This fellow wants to, and it jumps out. And he wants to hug, and it jumps, including children. Small children, you take and hug, they'll jump. Because they say, Arey, you can relate with me, but you cannot possess me. All the time, you cannot possess me. Similarly, mother also says to child, up to 1 year of the child, mother allows the child to hold her. Then even after 20 years, suppose he was holding, suppose, Arey, what to do? MRI child. It is called MRI child. Mentally retarded individual. Understood? So the maturity must be knowledge that I am not the author, but it is given to me. Understood? It is given to me. Because I prayed, it is given to me. So Gokarna says to father, because you prayed to that sannyasi Maharaj already told, sannyase sarvada sukham. That time itself he told. Sannyasaha shushkayevaha. You told. But now you say, vandyatvam hi samichinam kuputro dukkadayatha. But Gokarna did not know that fruit is he. The fruit-born child is he. Gokarna did not. So, the Dundukari has come like this. So, nobody can predict which child will come with what samskara. There are so many families, good families, cultured families, destroyed by children, by their bad character. So many families. So therefore, everything is given to you, my dear father. Everything is given to you. Money was given to you. Your son was given to you. But you cannot claim ownership. You can use them, relate with them, get maturity. What maturity I will get? Father asked. This is the grandest maturity. What? Kasyaha sutaha. The son himself taught you what is the lesson? Kasyaha sutaha, kasyaha dhanam. He said, it is my money, get out. Atmadeva says, it is my money, he has taken away. Whose money? So, everything is given with a purpose. What is the purpose? Getting vairagyam is the purpose. Whatever is given in human life is given only for one reason. For vairagyam. Please understand. Something will give vairagyam being with us. Something will give vairagyam departing from us. Our Bhartrihari Maharaj lists. You list anything in the creation. I will tell how it becomes the source of bhaya and how you get vairagyam. Bhoge roga bhayam, kule chuti bhayam, vitte nrupalat bhayam, mane dainya bhayam, bale ripu bhayam. Like that he lists. So many items he lists. Whatever you consider as grand. When it goes away, you will feel this is the fact. Because you cannot stop. You cannot stop your hairs growing grey. You cannot stop your mustache growing. Nothing you can stop. So therefore, the idea of ownership is a confusion because you don't have a right to destroy. Owner means a person who has the right to destroy something. Correct? Owner means a person who has right to destroy. You cannot destroy even your own son. Legally also. If parents say, I have brought this child, so we have right to handled it. So we are going to give Narabali. Then immediately police will arrest. So you cannot be the owner because you don't have the right to destroy. You have the right to nourish it, being a trustee of that. Bhagavan Krishna used to say in Mahabharata, tree doesn't have the capacity to eat its own fruit. What is philosophy? The fruits which are produced by the tree is always meant for another. That means what? Even a tree cannot claim this is my food. And we all do that. This is my house. This is my child. Or even a fruit cannot be claimed by a tree. How a human being can claim another individual? See, at least fruit is an object. It doesn't have any individuality. This child, human child, is with full of individuality. So a source cannot claim the product as its own. Every product is for another individual. Suppose there is a jeweler and he creates lots of jewels. Lalita jewelry. So many varieties of jewels. Will he hold it? It is meant for sales. It is meant for the society. Suppose there is a cook who cooks 100 kilograms of food. Will he eat? So, therefore, asare khalu samsare. There is no saram at all. Saram means there is no content. Content is Ishvara. You are holding the Nama and Rupa as though it is a content. It doesn't have any content. Therefore, my dear father, please think over about the fact. Na chendrasya sukam kinjite na sukam chakravartinaha sukamaste viraktasya munehe ekanta jivinaha. What about my life? How much happy I was? Where you are happy? Where you are happy? You are never happy. Not only human being cannot be happy, even Indra also cannot be happy because always there is a fact called Bhayam. As long as it doesn't come to you, the Bhayam is in the form of anxiety. Will I get, will I get, will I get, if you like it. If you don't like it, again same. Will I get, will I get, will I get. Tone only different. Suppose if you like that, as long as it doesn't arrive to you, you will get, will I get, will I get, will I get, Bhagavan, will I get, will I get. How nice. Suppose if you don't like it, then again anxiety. Will I get, will I get, will I get. See, there is a pimple. You have gone to the doctor. He told, I will take the tissue and send it to Bombay Cancer Hospital. So 5 days it will take. 5 days, how your mind will be? Will I get? Will I get cancer? So before arrival, anxiety. After arrived, suppose. If you like it, you will have the fear of losing it. If you want to experience that, you have to observe the dog. After getting the bone, it will see this side, that side. After having a prey, the animals, they will not allow another animal to come and snatch away because with lot of struggle they got it. They did not have any fridge to have their food. And they will work only after hunger comes. Understood? Already hunger. A lot of running also. And no food says come and eat because it is not vegetarian food. Vegetarian food will not move. That is non-vegetarian food. So it runs. This fellow also has to run. And after much struggle, suppose a tiger gets on a prey, there will be a hyena. And it will not be alone. It will come in a group. And they will challenge. So he got it. While running to get it, the tiger will think what? Will I get? Will I get? Will I get? Then got it. Afterwards, the tiger thing, will it remain with me or not? In Tamil they say, na, kaikku vandadu vaikku varala. It has come to the hand, but not to the mouth. Again, then after departure, if it is a liked one by you, you'll have, oche, it has gone. It has gone. Suppose if it is not liked one and it has gone, you will feel what you know? You will not feel happy. Appa, இந்த மாதிரி இன்னும் எத்தனை வருமோ? How many I will get? My Acharya Swamiji used to tell this with example. A fellow was traveling in a train. His wife was thirsty. So she asked, where is the water bottle? This fellow forgot to bring. That time I told you, while packing in the bag, I told you, I know that you will forget. Like that she started. Train is moving. And it is Duranto. 2 hours it will not stop also. In between nobody is selling the water bottle. This fellow, 2 hours you heard. What to do? Is mistake. I am thirsty, I am thirsty, I am thirsty. How much I am thirsty? Like that she, then water bottle he purchased when this train stopped in a station and handed over. Appa, now I am free. After drinking water again she started, I was thirsty, I was thirsty, I was thirsty. That time itself I told you what you will do. Whether you have brought this, then she started checking all the items. If water itself is not brought, did you bring these medicine? Like that she, appa, what to do? Pochinu pata, it has gone like that, we thought. No. Like after getting up from dream, fear doesn't subside. He dreamt as though he was chased by tiger. Danger. After getting up also, the tiger gone, na? This fellow is not ready to accept it. Like that we'll see. Same him. So, nachendrasya sukham kinchit. Indrasya sukham api na kinchite. Na chakravarti naha. Nobody is happy. Nobody can be happy with this idea that I own something. Sukhamasti viraktasya. A vairagi alone is sukhi. Viragi means one who doesn't think that he has something to own. Not that he doesn't have that. Bhagavan Sri Krishna had so many things. So many people. But nowhere we found Bhagavan Sri Krishna cried. When his own children fought and died, he was with neutral mind. Uddhava was crying. Uddhava Maharaj, who happened to be the boyhood friend of Krishna, for him, emotionally, they are children. Ayyo, nama kodandinga saaguden. Then Krishna asked, when you got children? No, not, when I say our children, your children. So, tadatmya. So, viraktasya sukhamasti. Munehe, mananashilasya. Munehe means, munihi means mananashilasya. One who remembers the truth of life. What is the truth of life? Sarve kshayanta nichayaha padananta samuchayaha sanyoga viprayogantaha maranantam tu jivitam. Bhagavan Sri Rama says in Ramayana, Sarve kshayanta nichayaha. All nichayas, kshayanta, all earnings, all wealth for spending purpose only. How much time you will hold on? That is why you hold on and it is not useful for you and gone. It is not useful for anyone. Like black money kept in Switzerland or some money or gold treasures buried under the ground. Not useful for anyone. This fellow goes away. So, sarve kshayanta nichaya. Padananta samuchaya. Whoever goes to anywhere height, he has to come back again. Flight goes, then flight land. You go to the first floor, you have to come back again, road. You raise yourself in corporate ladder, then the day will come, pink slip. Sorry sir, thank you sir, they will tell. That means, போயிட்டு வாங்கன்னு அர்த்தம். You are removed from your job. Sorry sir, thank you sir. Your accounts are settled sir. These are all code words in corporate language. Because you don't fulfill their expectation all the time. And they are in hurry, they are in agenda. So they will remove the person who doesn't cooperate, then take new person, like that. So, Padananta Samuchraya. Sanyoga Viprayoganta. All gathering should disperse. After 1 hour, you all will go to your place, your duties. Suppose if I hold 24 hours satsanga, what you do? Swami. Sanyoga, you get the sanyoga of this body, it will have viprayogam. Viprayogam means separation. Maranantam tu jeevitam. Entire life is up to which time? Up to the death of the body. That's all. So therefore, have this clarity and always keep this clarity and become a Muni. A Muni and Viragi alone can be happy. Because of this, he always stays Ekanta Jeevihi. He is an Ekanta. In spite of being with all crowd, he considers himself, I am in Ekanta. Understood? According to him, he is not attached to anyone. So therefore, like Bhagavan Krishna only. All these are going to describe the glory of Bhagavan Krishna. Ekanta Jivinaha, Muninaha, and Vairaginaha eva Sukham and Shantihi. Therefore, Munjanyanam Prajarupam Mohato Narake Gatihi Nipatishyati Dehoyam Sarvam Tektva Vanam Vraja. Therefore, my dear father, give up. Give up what? First, you give up the idea that so and so belong to me. Then you give up everything, whatever you. I don't have anything. But you are not accepting now. What you are complaining? He has taken, he has taken. You, in your mind, you say, I have given. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to say, a fellow was building a house. So, a lot of wind. That hut is not keeping stable. It was shaking and it may get destroyed. So, he told Varuna Bhagavan, please save my hut, be merciful like that. But Varuna Bhagavan did not hear it. So, almost it is going to collapse. All right, I have offered to you. Huh? That is intelligence. When things go away from your hand, what do you have to do? All right, be happy. Dirghayushman bhava, poitu vaango, anandama irungo. Therefore, mujja ajnanam tyaktva vanam vraja. Sarvam tyaktva. Sarvam abhimanam shokam tyaktva. Abhimanam means dhana abhimanam. I am dhanavan. Putra abhimanam. Patni abhimanam. Still it is. Patni is so far good for Atmadeva. Patni is still alive. Patni abhimanam. And suputraha aham. Gokarna is suputraha. Dhundukari is kuputraha. Gokarna is suputra. You give up attachment with me also. And sarvam tektva vanam vraja. At this old age, where I have to go? You are telling to go for vanam. Where? How can I live in this old age? Then Gokarna says, there is a community in vanam. Like you, father, they are your seniors. And they are understood. And they are engaged in certain practices. Go and do the same. What they are doing? Dehe stimam sarudhire abhimatim tejatvam jaya sutadishu sada mamatam vimunche Pashyanisham jagaditam kshanabhanganishtam vairagya raga rasiko bhava bhakti nishtaha. Cultivate devotion to the Lord. Dehe asti mamsa rudhire abhimatim teja. First, give up attachment to your own body, which is nothing but a filthy bag. Asti mamsa ruthira. Bone, flesh and blood. With 37 trillion cells. Having a bag, gunny bag called skin. And you consider it as one individual. It is actually 37 trillion individual. Each cell is an individual. So, abhimatim teja. Jaya sutadishu. Sadas mamatam vimuncha. With regard to deha, aham comes. With regard to other deha who are in the form of jaya. Jaya means wife. Sutadishu means children. Mamakara comes. So, ahankara mamakaram tektva idam jagat kshanabhanga nishtam iti pashya anisham. See the truth as it is. Every moment the world is changing. The moment you see the world the same, next moment it is not there, including your own body. In quantum physics, they have proved it. They have proved it. This kshanam, what is there, next kshanam, it is not there. They have proved it, including living being. What I was yesterday, today I am not. Only smriti is there. So Param Sukhananda went for sleeping and got up and had all this what you call prayer and other thing. Now taking class. In the last week, continuation goes. These are only smriti. So quantum physics is not applicable for Vyavaharika. So, but that is the truth. Whenever Vyavaharika overpowers our thinking, then immediately you have to go back to. It is like an actor who is overpowered by this role. Then somebody has to come and say, "Enanga pandringa? This is a role. This is a role." So he remains that. Anisham means always. Idam jagat kshanabhanga nishta. It is always subject to changes. Pashya. My dear father, please see that. See, if you want to hold the Ganga water, what you will do? You will try, suppose. As a child you try. And you found it is not possible for you. Then enna pannuva? Poi vaango. You got the point? So when you see, you allow it to move. When you see the truth, what is the truth? That it is not under your control that you can hold on anything. Therefore, naturally, what you will become? Vairagya raga rasikaha. You will become a fan of raga rasikaha. Rasika means you will be a fan of this anitya. What a grand system. Bhagavan doesn't repeat anything. Bhagavan doesn't repeat anything. Suppose a person doesn't repeat dress. One day wearing, second day doesn't wear it. He is a great rich man. Correct? He is a great rich man. Suppose if he doesn't repeat his food, only once in lifetime he can eat that food. Suppose, how many varieties he should cook and eat? How much wealth he should have? He is a grand. Suppose he doesn't use the car, once he uses. How much? And you see here Bhagavan. There is Surya Udaya for entire humanity. But you see, it doesn't repeat at all. The Kala, Tattvam, it doesn't come back at all. It doesn't repeat. So all his Panchabhutas, Kala, Tattva, everything is once. It's a grandeur. So, Raga Rasikaha Bhava, Bhakti Nishtaha. Dharmam bhajasva satatam teja loka dharman sevasva sadhu purushan jahi kama trishnam Anyasya dosha guna chintanam ashu muktva seva katha rasamaho nitaram pibatvam. What people will think, village people, what they will think, how much respect they had with me. Atmadeva says, suppose. For that answer, Gokarna, Teja Loka Dharma. People will tell what comes to their mind. You cannot give validity for all their state. Two people, father and son, went to purchase a horse. After purchasing the horse, father told, I am tired. I will come on the horse. You walk. So as even they were walking, the village came. Village people saw and commented, see this old man. Small child, young boy is walking and he is sitting with all comfort. Then father thought, yes, what they tell is correct. So he got down, made the son to ride the horse. By the time next village came, then they commented, next village Palas commented, see this fellow, arrogant fellow, old father is walking and this fellow is comfortably riding the horse. So son thought, yes, correct only. So he asked the father also to sit on the back of the horse. So both were sitting. By the time third village came, see these fellows, poor horse, so much bulky these fellows. They don't have humanity at all. Like that they commented. What is this? So both of them got down. And all the three were walking. Father, son, horse. Fourth village came. They said, what idiot fellows. Horse is meant for riding. They are also walking, horse is walking. What these idiots? Why they purchase this horse? Like that they. So anything you do, people are there to comment. Only segment differs, that's all. If you stand Rama's side, that side will scold you. If you stand Ravana's side, this side will scold you. Each side has his own plus and minus. Ravana's side, nice comfort is there, but death is certain. Rama's side, death will not happen. Death will not happen. No monkey died, you know. No monkey died. Death will not happen. But no comfort. This side Nityam, but no comfort. That side Anityam, but all comfort. Whatever you want, you select. But both sides will be criticized. There are people still claiming, especially in Tamil Nadu, Ravana is great. Ravana Parampara. Understood? Ravana Parampara will tell what? Ravana is great only. So, Teja Loka Dharma. Follow what sadhus say. Sevasya sadhu purushan. What they say, that must be final. What they will say, what Shastra says, that will be understood. What Shastra say, that only sadhus will tell. So therefore, make the Shastram as your life guide. How? Seva katha nitaram pipa. Katha is there. When you go to satsanga, they will tell varieties of jokes and stories. Nitaram pipa. Always expose your ears. All other sense organs should be under lock and key. Only available for ears. Swamiji Maharaj, Swami Vivekananda Maharaj told in Chicago that frog story. Ocean frog came and tried to convince, but they did not get convinced, these well frogs. So they scolded and sent him out. Like that, Vivekananda Swami Maharaj ends the story. When I was thinking about this story, another idea came to my mind. Let me share. So somehow or the other, the ocean frog, when conveying the grandness of ocean, many young frogs of the well started climbing. Then all the relative frogs, old frogs, uncle, auntie frogs, they called back. Hey, don't go behind somebody stranger. So they all fall back, except one well frog. So after climbing the well, the ocean frog saw that one fellow was following in the interest of seeing the ocean, infinite waters. So it was very happy. At least one person is convinced. I got one disciple. Like that, he was very happy. Then he went near that small, young well frog and asked, this is my imagination, okay? Not told in the story. Story ends that nobody was convinced. They scolded him and sent him out. That's all. But my imagination. Because story you can add, na? Masalas. So this ocean frog asked its follower, hey, what made you to come with all faith behind me? You are so much interested in seeing the infinite ocean? Like that he asked. So that small well frog, enna sonninga? What you told? Deaf. The well small frog is a deaf. Therefore, when uncle, aunties were calling back, it did not hear that. Nor it is going to hear this ocean frog. Simply out of abhyasa, it started climbing and reached. So we should not hear the world at all. Please understand. Once you decided to go for spiritual life, first thing you have to do is Gramya Sangeetam should not be heard. Shastra says. Gramya Sangeetam means the praises of the worldly people. They will praise what is great for them. Sadhu Sangha, once you enter, other Sangha, Dushta Sangha should be cut off. Generally, many people's life, this also half an hour, that also half an hour. So, interaction comes like arrows, dashes, nothing happens, confusion. You take a decision, I am going to be a serious spiritual seeker. I am not going to do any window shopping. What he says. And there also, in sadhus also, they will select what this Swami says, what that Swami says. This will all end up in confusion. Here, Gokarna says, one thing you keep the criterion for sadhu sangha, whether you get the glory of the Lord in that sadhu sangha. If the sadhu is glorifying himself, that is not sadhu sangha. If the sadhu is glorifying you, that also not sadhu sangha. If the sadhu is glorifying anything in the creation, that is not sadhu sangha. Because sadhu sangha means satya sangha, sat sangha, satya vastunaha sangaha. Sangha with satya vastu. What is the satya vastu in the entire creation? Only Bhagavan. So therefore, satatam, always satatam, very important. Don't come back, appa. அவங்க சொல்ற கதெல்லாம் புடியிலும் திருப்பி வந்துடாதே. The sadhu sir simply go on telling the stories. I am not comfortable like that. Don't come back. It is not old age home. Once for all you go. Wait patiently. They will handle you properly. Understood? So, bhaja dharmam. What dharmam? Sadhu dharmam bhaja. What is the sign that he have taken the sadhu life? Kama trishnam teja jahi. Kama trishna. The trishna for sensory pleasures. Kama trishna. Give up this kama trishna. Anyasya dosha guna chintanam ashu muktva. Generally, when mind is free, it will be thinking about others. Guna dosha. How nice he is. How idiot he is. What you are going to get? At least if you think the Lord, think about the Lord, you will get punyam. If you think about another individual, that is called chit chat. Correct? Children do that. Morning to evening they will be talking. Teacher also will be talking. The student will be, என்னதான் பேசுறீங்கப்பா? They will keep quiet. Then when the teacher starts, again they will start. Chit chat. We do with others, we do with our own mind. So therefore all this nonsense should be Stop if you are interested in gaining. All conditions are if you are interested in gaining Sukham and Shanti. Therefore, give it up, all these things. Go for Satsanga, once for all, renounce everything. Like that, he told. Atmadeva took it because he got such a wonderful lesson from Dundukari. So he left for Vanaprastha ashram. So now there is no attachment and there is no reason for Gokarnas to stay in this village. So he started for Kashi Yatra. Now only Dunduli, mother, and Dundukari, son, both are there in the village. Dundukari was enjoying, lot of wealth was there. That's why this conjuice wealth will not be useful for that conjuice. And it will not be useful for dharma also. Understood? So stingy fellows, and that too adharmic way it is earned means gone. It will destroy the entire family. So this fellow, now no one is there to ask him. So he can beat his mother anytime. So he started openly living a life with bad women. And so many drink alcohol, this, that. One day when mother again scolded, he begged mother also. She, out of agony, she went and jumped into the well. Suicide. Now nobody is there, so he started enjoying. The problem is, the bad people always come to anyone to take. So these women started taking away all his wealth slowly. So he had to maintain them. So he started stealing and robbery. One day he went and stolen in king's palace. So soldiers were searching. Who has done? Who has done? These ladies came to know that this fellow has done. So they got fear. If we are associated with this fellow, Dundukari, we also will be punished. So all of them decided, and when he was taking nap, rest, one lady brought one big stone and hit the head. Out of pain, that fellow opened the mouth, like that. Another lady brought a burning rod, put inside the mouth. That fellow died. Durmarana happened. This lady is taken away everything and went out. Over. Village people came and saw, as usual, witnessed everything. Like that they went and nobody took care of Shraddha ceremony or anything. So one person who was from that village happened to meet Gokarna in Kashi. When Gokarna saw his village person, naturally he asked, how is my mother, foster mother? How is my cousin brother? Then they told incident. After departure of your father to the forest, you also departed to Kashi. This fellow started living a bad life. So like this it is. So no one has done any Shraddha. No, nobody is there. No one did. So he went to Ganga, Gaya Kshetra. Kashi is nearby Gaya. So he performed Gaya Shraddha as a duty. Because cousin brother, mother, foster mother. Then after 12 years, he came back. There is a rule, unwritten rule in Sadhu Parampara. If anyone takes sannyasa, after 12 years, he can come back and say to the village, don't search for me. Because up to 12 years, they will be searching. If 12 years they don't see, they have to do Shraddha. So I am still living as a monk, like that, to tell to the people, he came back. All have welcomed him, and he was staying in that dilapidated old house which belonged to Atmadeva. It's sannyasi only. So while sleeping in night, a preta has appeared. The preta was crying, please help me, please help me, please help. So Gokarna was full of spiritual powers, yogic powers. So he uttered Gayatri mantra and sprinkled the water in that vague form and asked the form to speak. Then that farm told, I am Dundukari, your brother. Still I have not got any gati. Sadgati I have not got. I have not yet released. Because of this Durmarana I have not. Arey, I did Shraddha in Gaya. No. How you did, I don't know. But I am not released from pain. Please help me. I have done a lot of papas. Like that he was crying. So, two reasons for Gokarna. One reason is, Gaya Shraddha did not work for a Preta. How it is? One thing. Second thing, this fellow is knowingly or unknowingly happened to be connected with the Purvashrama. Alright, let me help. So he asked the Pandits in Sabha, Pandit Sabha, is there any grand thing than the Gaya Shraddha for the departed soul to give solace? Mukti nahi, solace. And another body. Sadgati they call it. Another house. It is like you vacated one house. You are not getting another house. Where you will be? On roads, platform, like that platform wala. This Dundukari. So for that only Shraddha is given. Once Shraddha is given, on another house, another body is given. But this Gaya Shraddha also was not working. Then they told me, as far as our knowledge, we don't have any other means other than Gaya Shraddha. That's the last word in Shraddha. Then he sat in meditation. His Ishta Devata was Surya Narayana Bhagavan. So he chanted Surya Narayana Bhagavan mantras. And Bhagavan gave darshan and told, Srimad Bhagavatam Muktihi Saptaham Vachanam Kuru. That is the Asharedi. Srimad Bhagavatam Muktihi. Chant the Bhagavata Shastram for 7 days, keeping that fellow in front of you, because it can hear. It doesn't have form, physical form, but Sukshma Sharira is there, so it can hear. The Preta can hear. So therefore, chant the Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam chanting will give Sadgati. Bhagavata Vichara Jnanam will give Moksha. Parikshit was given same thing, but with Vicharam, because he was a Vairagi. Here, Dundukari is not a Vairagi. He is a suffering person. He wanted some Sadgati, some other body, that's all. So, Gokarna performed Bhagavata Saptaham, keeping the Dundukari in front of him. Whole villagers in front of him as audience. Because with Preta, what you can talk? Main audience is Dundukari. Indirect audience are other village people. After the end of the 7th day, this Gokarna saw Dundukari got Sadgati. But all others are sitting like this, village people. Then Gokarna asked that Vishnu Dutas who came to take this Dundukari, all heard Bhagavatam. Only this fellow is getting benefit. What about others? No, they are not ready. Ready for what? Not ready for what? No, they are not ready to depart. But they heard the Bhagavatam that is kept in their account. When they want, it will be given to them. So in Shastra, once you tell Ramanama, you will get moksha, suppose. It is told. Actually, that is the fact also. That is why at the end of the journey of human being or any other living being in Kashi, Bhagavan Shiva does this Taraka mantra, Rama mantra, thrice. Because this fellow never did that. That is why while carrying also the dead body, the Preta will be around only. Even after 12 years, this Dundukari is around, na? The same house. So the Preta will be around only. So what they say, chant, Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai. But ultimately, Bhagavan Shiva also gives this Karna mantra. So once Bhagavan Nama is chanted, heard, you get the Gati. Suppose if it becomes reality, nobody will tell Bhagavan Nama. Hey, he told Ram Nama, Govinda. He told Krishna Nama, Govinda. All whole life I cannot open the mouth. When I want to depart, I will tell Rama. Because once I tell, I will get Govinda. Govinda means what? Departure of physical body. So therefore, in Shastra it is told, Nama Sankirtanam, even once with full heart is done, it has a benefit. That the story is going to come in the form of Ajamila's story. So everything is Pramanam is there in Shastra. So even if once done, it has a benefit. But if the benefit is given immediately, no fellow will tell even once. That much attachment everyone has. If I tell to a old mother, mother, you are telling you a lot of suffering, you tell Ram Nama, Ayyo Swamiji, if I tell Ram Nama, gone, I will depart from this physical body. What will happen to my grandchild? I have to get LKG seat. So nobody will tell. So therefore it is kept in their account. This fellow wanted immediately, so it is given to them. So therefore, whether you do Bhagavata Saptaham with Jnana Vichara or without Jnana Vichara, Bhagavata Saptaham has its own phalam. Shravana phalam is Sadgati, Jnana phalam is Mukti. With this glorification, Sanat Kumara Rishi ends the story and says to Narada, Narada, wherever you go, put in everybody's mind this one. Then as even Bhakti Devi was in the audience, hearing all those things, this old fellow's Vairagyam and Jnanam was lying. So once they heard this Rishi Mukha Vakya, it is called, all powerful mantras, they got pushti. Then Sanat Kumara told, see, you heard with Jnana Vichara, they heard with Jnana Vichara. Others may not have that Jnana Vichara. They might have heard only Shloka. See, now also I am telling so many Shlokas. One who is accustomed with that Shloka understand that. Otherwise, Swami Paatu Padrar. Understood? Though it reaches everybody's ears, Vichara doesn't happen in everybody's mind. Understood? So in the prepared mind does Vichara with the same sound. So you got the proof. You go and preach to all this Bhagavatam like that. Guru Vakya now, Guru Agnya. Then Narada, Appa, I got one project, big project, because it is big, 18,000 shlokas. So I have to catch someone who is eligible for that and who is capable and at the same time eligible. Eligibility is crying. Anybody who cries, Bhagavatam should be given. Please understand. Anybody who cries, Bhagavatam should. So he started roaming. Then he found Vyasacharya was crying like this. Vyasacharya was crying. And Narada Bhagavan wondered. Are? Bhagavan Vyasa is crying. So he went near Vyasa Maharishi and asked what for. What to do? That is my prarabdham. Vyasacharya also says it is my prarabdham. Karma, young karma. No, you are avatara. Avatara karma. Like that he says. Then knowing the problem of Vyasacharya, Narada Bhagavan gives the same solution. Bhagavata Pracharam, and the story starts. So from next class onwards, we will go to actual Bhagavata Shastra. So far we heard the glory of Bhagavata Shastram, which is told in Padma Purana through the mouth of Sanat Kumara Rishi. Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda Govinda.
Nandana Pahila यशोदा भागिला नंद यशोदा भागिला आनंदाच कंद हरिहा देवकी नंदन पागिला यज्ञयाग जपत पासी न भूले यज्ञयाग जपत पासी न भूले ध्यान धारणी नाकले ध्यान धारणी नाकले यज्ञयाग जपत पासी न भूले यज्ञयाग जपत पासी न भूले ध्यान धारणी नाकले ध्यान धारणी नाकले निश्चय साच परितुकयाच निश्चय साच परितुकयाच भक्ति गुणासी मोहिला भक्ति गुणासी मोहिला आनंदाच कंद हरिहा देवकी नंदन पागिला आनंदाच कंद हरिहा देवकी नंदन पागिला आनंदाच कंद हरिहा देवकी नंदन पागिला भक्तासाठी देऊन करकडी भक्तासाठी देऊन करकडी भीमानिकडी राहिला भीमानिकडी राहिला कंस भयाने वसुदेवाने कंस भयाने